MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Steven Strasburg is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. He's set, and the pitch. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Just underway here in Oakland. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Strasburg with a check at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. To first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Max Scherzer will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Judge has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Digging in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 1-0. Is fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
In is Joey Votto now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Judge looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 33 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Line, but speared on a hop. Though in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. We'll head to the top of the second. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas has it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He brings with him a .313 batting average. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to center field. Bellinger looking up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. And that's the 3rd out. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the... Here's Manny Machado now. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Up around the face.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
There's the strike. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Not close. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Payoff pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now batting, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Arenado's got it. Cano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. We've played 2 full. Houston leads this one 5-1. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Strasburg on 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Cruz racing back, still going back. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Felipe Vasquez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Kenley Jansen is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Kenley Jansen.
He's set, and the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Judge stands at first with one out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. He's set. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nelson Cruz coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0. It's taken down and in for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. .30 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next will be the designated hitter. Freddie Freeman hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Now the 1-0. In the dirt. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Bases are empty, one man out. High and away, not close. 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one.
Counted 3-1.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball four, and his control is really letting him down now.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's
Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Runner at first here, one man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani
Standing in,
Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Two balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. There's 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Five runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's J.D. Martinez as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to shallow center. Cano has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and it remains 5-3. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Kelvin Herrera.
The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cruz is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 2-0 is taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that, that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down 5-3. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Fouled away. Votto on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now. Freddie Freeman pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
The shortstop, number 13.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Ready now, Aaron Judge. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And now Bryce Harper. And he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. No outs, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3. Nolan Arenado waits on deck. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Jacob DeGrom takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, John.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, So he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. David Price enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 26.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off for the Astros, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Salvador Perez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. In there, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the first pitch here from Price. Looped down towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees. Bellinger, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
3-1 to Martinez.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Goldschmidt will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Charlie Blackmon will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Sanchez, the runner at second with one away. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Popped him up. Moustakas waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left field, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A ball and a strike. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They lead it, however. It's 6-4. Nelson Cruz will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Striding forward now is the DH. Freddie Freeman, lifetime versus David Price. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Chris Bryant will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17, Rick Ryan.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Dylan Betances takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 47, Anthony Rizzo.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Betances is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Francisco Lindor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12, Francisco Lindor.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Chris Bryant is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Francisco Lindor will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop.
Bryant.
Clayton Kershaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Kershaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-0 on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, short pitcher, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, one man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as it remains a 6-5 ball game.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
35, Cody Bellinger.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So striding in, J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-1 pitch. It swung on and missed. He chased it out of the zone. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One for the Astros thanks to J.D. Martinez. 9th inning. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
Designated hitter,
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The 2-1 home. Taken. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Buster Posey will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Roberto Osuna takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. His career history with Roberto Osuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. And strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. The Astros looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Garrett Cole comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Carlos Correa will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 13, Carlos Correa.
Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. He swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Arenado has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. High fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. We got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a 9.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. This is skied into short left center. Arenado into shallow left. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 1 left for Houston. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Throw over to third, and the runner back easily. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Aaron Judge.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And now Bryce Harper. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. And this is low, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Throw over to first. Back in standing. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just looking back to third. Blackman on third. Judge is over at second with one down in the inning. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Marcell Ozuna will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 25, Marcell Ozuna.
So digging in now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Craig Kimbrell answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
2 out, bases loaded. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Jose Ramirez is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
For the Astros, Captain Salvador Perez.
First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground out to short. Ramirez is up with it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Hole into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they're held in check. Giancarlo Stanton now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he'll step off and try again. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. Now the 2-0. There's a heater in there for a strike. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Carlos Correa will be next. Hit hard up the middle, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the first pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Lifted into center field. Bellinger will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trevor Rosenthal enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Stanton is digging for home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Mike Trout. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Sliders in for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Sanchez, the runner at third. Blackman at second. Trout is over at first with one away. A shot down the first baseline. And he is in there. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Carlos Carrasco answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2 and 2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Wade Davis takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, Martinez.
First offering on its way. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1. It was taken high above the zone. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
1 out, nobody on. Shot weakly to the left. Donaldson right there. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And in the past against Wade Davis, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Ball and a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-1 is a fastball whiffed on for a strike. Last strike now for Houston. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Great job right there to hold up. Game could have been over. Gives himself another chance.
And right into the shift. Donaldson's there. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. 9-6, the final tally in this one. New York blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Garrett Cole takes home the win.